Hello guys, my name is Bennett Walker and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get better at a sport. In particular, we're going to be talking about football today because this is the sport of my expertise. Before we start, I want to tell you why I think I'm qualified to talk about this and also why I wanted to teach you guys how to do this. So basically, I started playing football my junior year of high school and I'm currently a sophomore in college, so it hasn't been too long. I started in 2020. I was solid in high school, but it was apparent I needed work. I went to junior college, didn't really play too much my first year at all, barely got any reps. And I came back this year, made all conference. I'm receiving scholarships from schools and interest from schools now. And I started every single game. So now that I've done that, I'd just like to give you guys a little bit of an inside scoop on a few things you can do to really get better at a sport and things that I did in particular that made me better. When I was coming up playing sports, I didn't really have anyone to set the roadmap for me. So I'm just trying to give you guys the little nuances that you wouldn't know unless you had already been through it. Now, if you want to get better at anything, you have to put time and work into it. So in my case, what I did this off season is I would go to the park, either by myself or with my dad, bring a speed ladder, bring some cones, and I would do drills that I had learned from previous coaches, and I would also do drills that I found on YouTube. I'm gonna show you a few clips of that right now. Now, as you guys can see, this is just me doing some footwork drills at the park. This drill in particular right here, we call the Icky Shuffle. This is the drill I was doing in the clip before. Also this clip, but I went backwards. Just got one more drill here for you guys. This one's 2 feet in, 2 feet out. As you can see, I got kind of good at this, but it's always important to make sure you guys are getting your footwork in. And now right here, we got some weight training for you guys. So it's always really important to make sure you're getting your weight. So I just have a video of me squatting right here. I think this is about 475 pounds, 45 around there. Now we got some bench press right here. This is 275 pounds right here. Now here we got some deadlift. This is a 405 deadlift right here. And now you guys cannot forget about your body weight exercises. So this is going to be pull-ups, dips, all kinds of things. Those are good for football. Make sure you're getting your body weight in, strengthen your body. Alright. Now I just have some drills that I used to do with my coach. We got some ladder drills right here, flipping your hips, combined with some breaks. And then also at the end of it, a tennis ball, because a tennis ball is going to be harder to catch than a football. If you can catch a tennis ball, you can catch a football. Another drill I did with my coach here, we hopping in 1 foot each. Then we flipping our hips. We running, getting the ball, catching the tennis ball again. Make sure when you catch it, you come back. Little press man drill here, just for some press man technique. Now we have an off man drill here, matching the receiver. Now this is just me going to the park with my dad, working some back pedal, weave, flipping the hips and coming back to the ball. And this is important right here. I showed this clip. You see I dropped the ball. So what do? We go back, we get the ball, we have to run the drill back. We have to do it again. You got to strive for perfection. So you're going to see I'm going to do the same exact thing again. We're backpedaling, we're weaving, flipping our hips, coming back to the ball. Yep, make sure you catch that. It's off screen. We're going to do it one more time for you guys. You see it's okay to pace yourself too. So we're going to backpedal, weave, flip our hips, come back to the ball. Make sure you secure. Now the next thing you guys are going to want to do is make sure you really research and study your sport. So for football, I was studying and really familiarizing myself with the concepts of football. So, knowing my different coverages, knowing what a cover 2 is opposed to a cover 4, or knowing all the different versions of cover 2 there is. There's a lot of intricate details in football. People think of it like barbarians who just run into each other full speed, but it's much more than that. It's really a chess game, and knowing the little nuances and all the little details is what can bring you from a mediocre player to a high level player. You got to know what you're doing out there. So whatever you're doing, you got to make sure you're putting your study, putting your hours in. So for me, I would also study all 22 film, which is the coach's film where you can see the whole play, see everybody's technique. I'd watch NFL games, college games, my own JUCO games, other JUCO games, just watching all the film I can, learning as much as I can. This is what an all 22 angle view would look like. This is what coaches and players used to study because I can see the whole play. I'll be able to see all the routes and the coverage from this angle. It's really important if you want to study football to look at the all 22 view. Now this next step is the most important. The main thing that is going to get you where you want to go is your mind. You must learn to control your thoughts, to believe in yourself, and to have confidence. This was a game changer for me. Now, you cannot be the best or be good at anything until you first believe. So, for this one, you're going to want to refer back to all the work that you put in. If you really put in work, then you should be confident in your ability to show what you worked on the whole off season. That's why it's really important to get that hard work in, because that's what's really going to give you the confidence to step on the field and do what you've been doing. The next thing we're going to do is goal setting. It's always important to set goals within your sport. It'll help visualize and align your thoughts and bring your goals to fruition. So what you're going to want to do is set a few goals that are like reach goals. You're not too sure if you can accomplish these, but it's good to go out and aspire and try and do it. And then you're also going to want to set a set of realistic goals, goals that you know that you can accomplish, goals that you know you can accomplish if you're working hard. Okay? And then also what I did with this is I would write down my goals inside my notebook or whatever the case may be. I may put some of them up on my door, put some of them on my wall, make sure I'm always writing them down. So this is what I'm seeing every day. If you see the same things every day, you're going to start manifesting that, bringing it towards you. So you want to make sure you put maybe I want to get 5 interceptions this season, or I want to get this scholarship. Whatever your goals are, you have to make sure you write them down, see them every day, keep working towards accomplishing. The last step we have here is just a little diagram on how to set SMART goals. So make sure that they're specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. You follow these few steps on setting your goals, you'll be awesome. The last step that I have here for you guys to follow is attention and prioritizing. So, firstly, your attention and focus. If you want something, most of your attention and focus has to go towards that. So you're going to prioritize that over everything else. So say your friends ask you to go and hang out at night and maybe go to the club. Did you do what you need to do to get better at your sport first? Prioritize. If you haven't hit the weights or went and did your drills for the day, then you can't skip out on those things to go there and hang out with your friends. You got to make sure you're always prioritizing, always giving your sport most of your attention. If you really want to get better, you have to prioritize. Make sure you know what you want and put the most effort towards your goals first. first.